I'm Robin Boretti, your head professional here at the club at Ibis.
And I'm Martin Hall, your Director of Instruction, and we want to talk about putting. How many segments are we going to do?
We're going to do 8-step series of segments for better putting.
Yes, I wanted to start with a little introduction, Robin, about what are realistic expectations for you, for me, for our members, the club at Ibis. And it's not what you see on Sunday afternoon on the PGA Tour, or the Ryder Cup, or the Solheim Cup, or any of the stuff you see on TV. You are watching the best in the world at the top of their game when you're watching on Sunday afternoon.
Absolutely.
So let me give you some numbers to keep expectations realistic. So I'm going to test your golfing IQ.
Go away.
Robin.
Test away.
I am. On the PGA Tour, clearly the best players in the world. There is a distance where they make about 50% of their putts through a year, and they miss about 50-50.
Right.
The 50-50 miss make.
I know this answer.
Are you sure?
I think I know this answer.
What is the distance 50-50 miss make on the PGA Tour?
7.5 feet.
That is correct. 7.5 feet. Ting! Point to Mrs. Boretti.
Yes.
7.5. Now 7.5 feet's not that far. It's 1, 2, and a bit. Now that's the best in the world, going 1, 2, and a bit. So for me, I'm clearly not the best in the world. My 50-50 miss make would probably be about 6 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're a 15 handicapper, perhaps your 50-50 miss make might be about 4 or 5 feet. I bring that up so your expectations are realistic. Even if you're the best player at the club at Ibis, you won't do any better than 50-50 from about 7.5 feet.
Right.
So let's keep that in.
That's fair.
Keep that in mind. Now a couple of things. From 15 feet, this is an absolute shocker. Typically, from 15 feet, the players on tour will hole 1 out of 5 putts. Now, you see occasions where they hole more than that, but 1 out of 5 from 15 feet. That's the best in the world. So if you're 5 paces away, the expectation should be you're going to miss at least 4 of them.
We see all the good stuff, so we think it's more than that.
And then one last statistic, and then I'm going to tie this together before we get to these sort of 8 segments that are going to help our members putt better. At 33 feet, which is 11 paces, at 33 feet, on the PGA Tour, the players are more likely to 3-putt than they are to hole it.
Yeah.
More likely to 3-putt than they are to hole it. So here's the goal. The goal is for the members at Ibis, for Robin, for Martin, for the teaching staff, for anybody who cares to watch this. If you can learn from these 8 segments how to avoid 3-putts, and you knock in most of the 3-footers, you will play well. I'm going to say that one more time.
Yeah, I like that. You're going to have good numbers.
You just came back from a trip to French Lick with the ladies. And,
I did.
You said your putting could have done with a little improvement.
It was very suspect.
It was very suspect. Well, the goal is, this is for the members and teaching Mrs. Boretti perhaps how to putt a little bit better. No 3-putts and hole all the 3-footers.
So important.
And if we do that, we're going to help you putt a lot better and score lower.
And your scores are going to be so much lower.
So let's get into the 8 segments to help you do that.